What's up guys, macadii here, and today we guys a brand new live where we're going to be using a very fun theme team based around Mario and all of the characters associated with him. So if you guys are excited for this, don't forget to leave a like down below. I would really appreciate it. Let's have a quick run through this team because there's a whole load of weaknesses of this team just because of it being a theme team. But what can you do about it? I've tried my best to try and nullify them. So we have got Mario the Prober Pass with Leftovers and Magnet Pull, with Volt Switch, Ancient Power, Earth Power and Stealth Rock. This guy is literally designed just to take on Talonflame, because you see the rest of my team, and you see how much damage Talonflame does to that. This is literally my only answer to it. It's also my Stealth Rocker, so max physically defensive just to be able to take that guy on from there. We've then got Donkey Kong the Darmanitan, which is a Life Orb Darmanitan. I really want to hit hard, get some wall breaking done with this guy, with Flare Blitz, Rock Slide, Earthquake, and U-Turn, with max speed and then max in attack as well. Then we've got Toad, which is the Amoonguss, which is a bulky, sort of sort of stallish set, but basically designed to switch into all of the ground and mainly the fighting type moves directed at Mario, because he is 4 times weak to fighting type moves. So that's why we got that on there with the Black Sludge and Regenerator, which is really good, getting loads of HP back. We've got the Spore there, the Giga Drain, and then Clear Smog to stop any setup, and then Hidden Power Fire for things like Scissors and stuff like that. Then we got Princess Peach, the Jinx, which is our counter to things like, well, not really counter, it's a check to Keldeo, I guess. With the Dry Skin, we've got Ice Beam, Side Shock, Focus Blast, and then finally Trick. So if they got a chance that they keep switching into, we can trick that and things like that. Next up, we got Luigi, which is our Breloom with Life Orb and Technician. Another Spore user, so we might break a little bit of, oh no, we got to watch out a little bit with Sleep Claws and stuff like that. But I don't say no to 2 Spore users, it's not the worst thing in the world. We can't break Sleep Claws, unfortunately, but still, it's nice to have 2 Spore users just to try and abuse it, especially with a team like this. With Bullet Seed, Mat Punch, and then finally Swords Dance. So, should be putting in a lot of work from there. If we can get that SD up late game, we could potentially sweep a lot of teams from there. And then finally, we've got another physically defensive wall, which should have 248 in HP, which is our Chestnut with Bulletproof. It can actually switch into a few things like Sludge Bombs. If it's Sludge Bomb, Gengar, it actually completely counters it, because it can't go for Sludge Bomb, and it can't go for, what's the other move? Shadow Ball, that's it. So, we can start setting up some spikes. We got some hazard stacking going on here, with Leech Seed, Spiky Shield, and then finally Drain Punch. We can get Spiky Shield damage on Talonflame, so that's quite nice, and as I said, Mario is our main check to that. So, without further ado, let's go and jump into an OU battle to see what we can find. And let's start this off. We'll start this off with a little bit of a Mario-based pun, as we see a rain team here that looks very scary. What are Mario's jeans made out of? Denim. Such an awful joke. Okay, so I am predicting possibly the lead off with this guy, which is a little bit of a pain. I don't know why he's not just got what's it called, Polytoad. It would probably be a little bit more useful for him, but what can you do about that? What do I want to lead with? So I could lead off with Darmanitan here. He doesn't know really what my set is. I'm not expecting a lead Mammosaur, as I said. I'm expecting that to lead, most likely. Or I could just go, yeah, I think we're going to go for Donkey Kong. Bluff the fact that it's Scarf. Out comes the Volbeat that we wanted. I'm just clicking Flare Blitz here. If he wants to set up the Rain, it's still going to kill. I'm pretty sure. He does go for the Rain Dance. I'd be surprised if this doesn't kill. He is Sash, so it does bring him down to a Sash. I'm just going to U-turn here. I get the initiative. I've got lots of water types, which helps me a lot with things like the Manaphy. But I don't have too much that outspeeds it outside of the, what's it called? He has the T-Wave. I completely forgot about the T-Wave. That's a real pain. Not there was much I could really have switched into reliably. Okay, so who do I want to go into from here? I could go into my Jinx and see from there, because I'm not sure what he's going to go into as his dedicated switch. Out comes the Mamoswine. What do I want to do here? What's my... I get destroyed by Mamoswine. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I'm just going to have to Focus Blast and hope. Come on, hit! No! Okay. Okay, sets up rocks. I'm going to go for the Focus Blast again. Come on. This is my only way. I just need some damage on Mamoswine. Then my priority can pick it off. Oh, now he can switch. But he hasn't actually got much to switch into Focus Blast outside of maybe the Scissor from there. So it's not the worst thing in the world. He's just realised it's a theme team. Oh, I love theme teams. Because when you miss with Focus Blast, it doesn't matter as much. You know, you just go for it. But let's see what he decides to do here. Oh, I can't believe that Focus Blast would have done so much damage to that Mamoswine. And now he knows what's up. And we're going to miss another Focus Blast. Woo! Icicle Crash, we're going to have another go. Come on. Dry Skin's actually healing us, so this rain is helping us a lot. Come on. We hit. Okay, he's got the sash. It would have been nice to have hit one more, but what can you really do? Okay, so he's still out into Mamoswine. Our priority actually doesn't really work, which is a bit of a pain. Oh, goodness, what do we do? I think we're going to have to take an Ice Shard with Breloom. That's literally the only thing I can see. Oh, we go for Spore here, just in case he decides to switch, but we can take an Ice Shard. I'm pretty sure. We're going to have to, I think, is more the case. Otherwise, I could have gone into Chestnut, but even then... Okay, so we get the Spore off. That's nice. Are we going to be cheeky? Are we going to go for this? Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. No. Ah. We tried. I threw the game, I think, but I just wanted to be cheeky. Let's go for the Spiky Shield here. This is probably the safer bet, but I did want to have that chance. And he does go for Icicle Crash. And that doesn't make... it doesn't connect. That's a shame. Okay, I'm just going to go for Drain Punch here. No messing about. Come on, don't flinch, Bowser. Okay, good. And we get that nice 1 HP back. Because I'm hoping it... I think it does round up. At least I hope so. But now Kyurem B kind of does a huge number on us. I'm not going to Spiky Shield in case he decides to sub. We have to find out what set this is. But I think he is going to wreck us. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have been cheeky. He does go straight for Ice Beam. Does he show the Life Orb? He does not show the Life Orb. Okay. I have to assume that this is most likely choiced in some way. So how do I want to play around this? Do I want to Volt Switch? I'm going to Volt Switch, predicting him to switch. So I can take the hit. If he goes out into a Sizzle... I can Volt Switch, I can go into... No, he's not. He's choiced. He's locked himself into Outrage. That's interesting. My best bet is to go into a Moongus. I took nothing from that Outrage, considering it's from Kyurem B. That's pretty sweet. Okay, I'm going to go for Spore here. As he's going to go for another Outrage. Oh my goodness, that damage is insane. He eats his Lumberry as I get the sleep off. That's great. Okay. Now what I can do is... I'm going to go back into my Probe Pass. And I'm going to fire off some Ancient Powers. I literally have no idea how I'm going to kill this guy. Yeah, Probe Pass is my best switch. Or do I just go into Darmanitan to get one final hit off? I think we're going to go into Darm. Because this is my best bet to come in and actually get some damage off. I know I'm going to lose. But now the Kyurem's asleep, I've got a bit more of a chance. I need Toad a good amount of HP though. Because I need that to be able to check the Manaphy. Out we come with Donkey Kong. He does stay asleep. Come on. Can we kill this guy? Please stay asleep for one more turn. He woke up first turn that he was meant to last time. Did he? Yeah. Oh, he woke up. And he's Dragon Clawed. Oh, well. We're going to go into our Probe Pass here. I'm just going to fire off an Ancient Power. No messing about. Get some really nice damage off on this Kyurem. Nice damage. I don't really know. Oh, I really shouldn't have been cheeky and tried to SD. I should have just killed it. Considering how big a threat it was, I should have just killed it. But, goes to the Dragon Claw. That's decent damage. Oh, well, goodness. Come on, get the boosts. Mario, we need you to get the boosts. If you can get the boosts, we've got a chance. Goes to the Dragon Claw again. He's just trying to wear me down. We don't get the boost. Come on, we've got one more go. One more go to get these boosts. Though, to be honest, I don't think we're going to be outspeeding anything anyway. He can just come in with Manaphy. But we'll just have to see. And we take out the Kyurem, so that's nice. Okay. What's going to come in now? Most likely Manaphy. But we can get that slow Volt Switch off. Or die. It doesn't make too much difference. Or do we want to switch out? No, I don't really want to switch straight away. Or we could even go into... You know, he does go into Manaphy. I think we're going to go for the slow Volt Switch. He's probably going to Tail Glow up and make us cry. But, yeah, he does Tail Glow up. As I get the Volt Switch off, I'm going to go into my Moongus. Depending on his set, if he's just got Schooled, I don't know what set he's going to have. He's probably going to have Ice Beam, to be honest. Actually, I need to Spore here. Right. And he does have the Ice Beam. Okay, I think that is going to be GG, unfortunately. I shouldn't have been so cheeky. And tried to go for that Swords Dance on there. Let's just go for the Volt Switch. How much did the Volt Switch do? I think we did like absolutely nothing. 26%. Okay, let's keep going and see how we can do with this team. Oh, I quite like these fun lives. They're quite sort of chill. Let's just close that down. Okay, we've got another team. Okay. A very, very serious looking team. Good luck, have fun. What do we want to lead off with? So I am predicting potentially the lead off with this guy. So do we just lead off with the Jinx here? I quite like the look of that. Darmanitan can't get the kill. Yeah, we're going to go for Jinx. As he does lead up with the Landorus. If he's Scarf, he might not suspect me being Scarf. So this time I am going to lock myself into Ice Beam. I think it's my best bet. Just in case he's just a little bit bullish about it and is like, okay, I can outspeed. I can just go for U-turn. I think that's my best bet. But he would have to be Scarf for that variant to work. I do actually think he's more of a defensive variant. Yeah, I don't think that was the best play. But still, we get the freeze. Not bad at all. So what do we want to do here? We can go into our... we can either go into our Bowser and start setting up some spikes and stuff. He doesn't have a defogger. So that's really, really great. I'm going to go into my Probe Pass and set up my rocks. Because that's going to help a lot with the Cure and B. I'm just going to capitalize on this Clef Key. I'm going to set up my rocks. I'm going to go into Chestnut and set up my spikes. And he ends up forfeiting. Absolutely fantastic. So we get some free points there. Let's keep going. Oh my goodness. What is this team? Oh, that's going to be a real pain. That stupid thing. Okay. Who do we want to lead off with? I'm leading off with Darmanitan. As he leads off with the Fortress, that's great. I'm firing off a Flare Blitz. If he's sturdy, so be it. He is the sturdy set. He might be Custap, so we're going to have to watch out for that. What do we want to do here? That recall was insane. He's Rocky Helmet. Okay. I don't really like it, but I'm going to have to go for another Flare Blitz just to take this guy out. I can't really go for anything else. Oh my goodness, that has been a lot of recall. But he thinks I'm choice locked, so that's good to know. He could... I don't know what he could go into. Maybe it's Charizard. No, he does go into Raichu. I'm going to switch out here. I'm just going to go into my Moongus. I know I can't... I can only switch him one more time because of rocks, but I still think it's worth it. As he does go for Thunderbolt. Are you Life Orb? No, you look to be potentially some sort of choice variant. I'm going to go for Spore, because if you do go into the Leafeon, which is the only answer to the Spore, I can just go for Clear Smogs and wear it down. Out comes the Charizard. Okay, that's fantastic. I don't know if this is X or if it's going to be Y. That's the only thing. And I kind of want to be able to kill this. I'm going to go into Darmanitan. Because I can fire off a Rock Slide if needs to be. Is he going to Mega Up? He's the Y variant. Okay, that makes me a little bit happier. But we do have to rely on him not waking up this turn, which, as you guys have seen in the last battle, was not particularly successful. He does switch out, though, and goes into the Leafeon. Oh, you're going to be a speedy variant now. That's not fun. I can't switch anymore. So I'm just going to go for Flare Blitz. It stops him from setting up those SDs. That's fine by me. Okay. Luckily for me, I've got a couple of answers to this. So I could go into Chestnut. I could go into Probe Pass. Probe Pass is actually quite nice because I can set up my rocks. And that's going to help limit that Zardwire. Because that Zardwire is a huge, huge threat for us. So we're going to set up the rocks. And see what he decides to do from here. Because he might be worrying about me having HP Fire or something like that. He does go straight for that SD. That is spooky. There's only one more turn of Sun left though. So I'm going to go for the Volt Switch. As he's going to go for the Leaf Blade. I can take that on the chin. Volt Switch out here. And he's only got one more Sun turn left. So I'm going to go into my Jinx. Just because I can force this out with the Ice Beam. Or I could go for the Psyshock. Actually, I'm going to go... Do I go for Trick? Because if he tricks himself into Leaf Blade, I'm good to go. And I'm expecting this guy to come out the Vaporeon. Or do I just lock myself into Ice Beam? Oh, this is tricky. I have got switches into Vaporeon. So I'm just going to go for Ice Beam. Yeah, that was the play to make. I did not want to choice lock that guy and cause myself a whole butt ton of issues. What's going to come out now is most likely... Okay, out comes Raichu. I'm just going to go back into Toad. I need the Scarf on Princess Peach, because after Rock's damage, it's going to be able to do a decent chunk to this guy. He goes to the Signal meme. Very, very interesting. Is something asleep? Nothing's... No, no, actually. The Zard... Did the Zard wake up? That's a very important thing. No, it's not. Okay, so I can go for... Am I going to switch out here into Probopass, predicting him to switch into something else? Probopass doesn't have too much use, so I'm going to double out here. No, he does go straight for the T-Bolt. Okay. So we know he can change up moves. That's good to know. And I'm just going to go for the Earth Power. I've got my rocks up. That's the main thing. Okay. So what I can do here is now just go back into Amoonguss. I'm just going to go for Giga Drain. If he's insisting that this Raichu stays in, I'm just going to go for my Giga Drains. And we're still going to cry a little bit to Zard Y. But I think the... let's see. So if he's into Zard Y, would an Ice Beam plus Mach Punch kill? I imagine it would do. I think that's what we've got to go for. So we're going to get a lot of HP back, which is really, really nice. Basically counteract the Raichu damage. I'm just going to go for another Giga Drain. If he wants to go into Zard Y, then he can only do that once. And then that's kind of game for him. I really need this guy for the Slurpuff, which is now coming out. I'm going to clear Smog U. Come on, go for the Belly Drum. I'm hoping this guy does. Please, I want to see the Belly Drum now. Come on. Oh, he goes to Protect. That's no fun. Oh, what sort of set is this then? There's no reason for me not to. Why would you go for Belly Drum? I've just shown the Clear Smog. As we're going to kill it anyway. And reset that Belly Drum. Why would you want Protect and Belly Drum? Surely some sort of other coverage of this. He's also an even HP Charizard, which makes things even more beautiful. This is my win con right here. Because I can beat that guy 1v1. What do I want to sack off? I need the Breloom. Chestnut, you are the least useful member of my party. So I'm going to go into you. As he's going to wake up, and he's going to go for Flamethrower, and that is going to utterly annihilate me. But now I can go into my Jinx, and I can lock myself into Psyshock. Because Psyshock actually is better than Ice Beam, because he does have a lot more Spadef than defense, and he can't switch out. We kill the Charizard! Okay, that's really nice. We are getting hurt because of the Dry Skin, though. That's very unfortunate. Come on, go into Raichu. Think you can outspeed. Out comes the Raichu. Oh, this is beautiful. We're going to go for the Psyshock here and take out the Raichu. And I think that's going to be game. I don't know what this Vaporeon is going to be able to do to me. But my best bet is to go out into Luigi. Because what I can do is I can go into Luigi. Princess Peach has got one more switch in once we get rid of the sun, which is going to be in a couple of turns' time. And I can always trick it. He does go for Wish. I'm just going to go for the Spore here. And then go for Bullet Seed and basically clean up from there. So that's really, really nice. He does fall asleep here, and we can now go for the Bullet Seed. Now, I'm interested to see... Oh, this is... Oh, my goodness. 56%. That's insane. So, that's really, really good. Oh, my goodness. Okay, we're going to go for one more battle, and then I think we're going to wrap up the live from here. So, let's see. Hardcore Rain. This is going to be interesting. I'm leading off with Breloom though, because he actually doesn't have too much of a reliable switch for this guy. Out comes Politoed as expected. I'm just going to go for the Bullet Seed. It doesn't make contact. If he goes into Ferrothorn, that's fine by me. I'm actually going to set it. I'm going to be cheeky. I'm going to set up all over this Ferrothorn and see if it works. He does go straight into Torn. That's unfortunate. Let's run the damage calc. I don't think a Mach Punch. No, Mach Punch is not going to kill. I have to go into my Probopass. Once this Tornadus is out the way, though, that tactic definitely works. Oh my goodness, we take that back a champ. But we do get the Confusion on us, which is a real, real pain. What do we want to do here? I'm just going to set up my Stealth Rock. He's probably going to go into... No, he gets into his Ludicolo. And we hit ourselves into Confusion. It's about a 10% chance of us being able to have done that. I'm going to go into Jinx, because this is my set answer to Ludicolo, as he does go straight for the Focus... he goes for Focus Blast. That's no fun. Let's see. Do we want to just go for the Ice Beam here? I know he's going to outspeed me, but there's not much I can do. I need to whittle down these Suntans. He hits 2 Focus Blasts. We can't hit Focus Blasts, but this guy clearly can. And I'm going to go into my Amoonguss. I know I can take an Ice Beam, and a Clear Smog should be doing a good amount, plus the Life Orb damage. For us to do a decent amount of damage to him. And we can always regenerate the stuff back up. He goes into Ferrothorn. That's fair enough for me, by me. I'm actually going to go for the Hidden Power Fire here. He's not going to do masses, but he does get his Stealth Rocks. Oh, maybe I should have pivoted out there. I'm going to go for another HP Fire. We are whittling this guy down. He's going to go for the Leech Seed, and he's not going to be able to do too much to us at all. I'm going to go for another HP Fire, as he is probably going to go... He does go into the Tornus. This Tornus is going to be a big problem for us. A big, big problem. I'm going to go into my Probe Pass. And hopefully... Come on, don't get confused again. Okay, we don't get confused. He is a Life Orb Tornadus. And I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch. As he goes into his Politoed. That's fantastic for us. Now, I'm just going to go straight out and attack, I think, with Breloom. Definitely my best bet. This rain team's going to put a lot of pressure on us, but let's go. I'm going to go for Bullet Seed, and then if he goes into the Ferrothorn, I'm going to Spore, predicting him to go into his... Okay, we take out the Politoed. No more rain, and that's huge. That's absolutely huge after these few turns. Out comes the Tornadus again. I still can't believe this Probe Pass is walling this Tornadus. It's insane. He does have the superpower. It's not walling it. That makes me cry. And we've lost our Jinx. Okay. Chestnut, you're going to have to double Spiky Shield to get rid of this rain. Come on. Spiky Shield here. As he does go for knockoff. Do I want to do it? 50-50 chance. I'm going to go for it. As he does switch out into the Ferrothorn. Okay, that's fine by me. Does the rain end? The rain does not end. But I'm just going to go for the Drain Punch here. Once this Ferrothorn's worn down. Okay, he does just go for Protect. Should have set up my spikes there. That's a bit unfortunate. I'm going to go for Drain Punch here. But he's burning all of his rain turns. Which is really, really great. Out comes the Ludicolo. And I can burn this last turn of rain here. Which is really, really nice for us. But this Ludicolo is going to be a massive, massive problem. As he does just go for the Ice Beam. The rain's going to end. What do I want to do here? So I can actually outspeed a lot of his team now with the Darmanitan and put a lot of pressure on, which is nice. I'm just going to go for the Drain Punch. As he switches out into his Tornadus. Okay, what do we want to do here? I need to get into Darmanitan because I can put a lot of pressure on. But I can't really afford to switch. I'm going to go for Leech Seed. He does hit his Hurricane. He hit all his Focus Blasts and Hurricanes. I'm going to go into Darm here. And definitely my play is just a Flare Blitz. As he's going to switch out into a Swampert. This should still do it. Oh my goodness, that damage. That damage is insane. He's not going to be setting up the rain with this Swampert anytime soon. I'm going to go for another Flare Blitz. And that is absolutely fantastic. Okay. Hopefully... Okay, out comes Raikou. We have our switch in, which is the Breloom. We're going to have to switch. I need to keep this Darmanitan around. Oh, no, I didn't mean to click Breloom. I meant to click... Oh, I clicked the wrong one. I goofed. I meant to click the... the Amoonguss, because now we can just Volt Switch out. Okay. What don't we need? I think this is our LVP right now. So, let's just Map Punch, get some damage off. 30%. That's actually pretty respectable. Okay. And from here, we've got to go into Darm to pretend that we're some sort of spooky set. And I'm going to go for the Rock Slide. Because even if he goes... No, he does know. He knows. Oh, that's a shame. Okay. Unless he misses a couple of Hurricanes, I think we lose. Because I'm going to go for the Clear Smog here. He misses one Hurricane. Come on, can we crit? I probably actually should have set him to sleep. And I reset his defensive stats. I probably should have set Spored, actually. That was probably a better play on my part. He's going to miss another one. I should have just Spored again. Come on, can we kill this guy? No, and he's going to bop us with the last one and go down to Life Orb Recall. That's fair enough, though. Okay, I think we are going to finish the live here. I know it's not the most successful team, but it's a lot of fun, and I like using kind of silly teams and stuff like that. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. I would really, really appreciate it, and I will see you guys at the next one. Macadii out.